Monkey's Emporium, the coolest vintage toy shop in the universe. Monkeys.
Merry Christmas, you lovely people! It's Christmas! Good evening. Welcome to Monkey's Christmas auction. It's going to be a good one. It's Boxing Day. We've had everyone's with our family. Vic's been out with his friends. Let's get the main man in. New Year's. Good evening,
Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Merry Christmas.
What have you got on your shoulder, bub?
That's my monkey lizard, Hannibal.
I love him. How cool is he? Yeah, he moves. The auctioneer's going mental. She loves him.
Ah, well, my cat's going mental. Always trying to attack him from behind.
Right, first of all, I gotta say this. We got a house full here. Everybody say hello. So we got all my family here, and I've convinced them, even though it's Boxing Day, to let me close down the whole house and do a live auction.
Fantastic.
So should we do the evening to everybody coming in? First up, here they come. They're all coming in now.
How you doing,
Good evening,
Troy?
Troy? Easier for the Moss Band, definitely. Good evening, Pete.
How you doing, Pete? Merry Christmas.
Good evening from our auctioneer, Samantha. You've had a good Christmas. Lovely. Good.
Gary, how you doing, mate?
Oh, they're all in, bub. All the lovely people in. Brad, you legend. Look. Evening, Mr. Tony. Mark.
Mark, how you doing?
It's been a while since we've done this, hasn't it?
Rob, yeah, we're out of practice.
I am at the practice.
Rob, how you doing, mate? Rob Kenobi.
They're all in. They're all in. Keep saying low. Keep saying low.
Hey!
We'll talk
Lawrence,
about.
how you doing, bro? Hope you have a wicked NEC tomorrow.
Yeah. Lewis! Dad! From Seattle.
All the way from Seattle.
If you've been tonight, remember your postage might be a little bit higher than $4.99. Just saying. Scott
Turner, how you doing, Scott?
Badger Toys, good evening, Aaron. All the legends are in.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Hey! Oh! All right, we had a good day today down in Millwall. We beat the Watford. Sorry, football's not allowed to be spoke about.
Good evening, Dave.
Dave, how you doing, mate?
Good evening, Chris. Right, I think we're nearly there. Is everybody ready for this tonight now? Make sure if everybody can share it, get it around the community. We're gonna have a bit of Christmas spirit. I think we're gonna be joined by a few other people through the evening, including one of my good friends, Mr. Joey. Vic knows him as well. He knows nothing about toys, but he's going to be helping us with it. He's going to be doing a bit of musical accompaniment, maybe. I don't know. He's mental, but it'll be fun. Right.
No time limit today, guys. So we're gonna. Well, there is, but we're not. We're not under manners like we have been in the past. So enjoy the evening.
Enjoy it. Have a bit of fun in it. So if you've not tuned in before, lots of you have, I know, but I'm going to take you through it really quickly. So the auctioneer will open the auction on a particular lot. We got loads of different ones tonight. Really good stuff. Amazing talking ETs, all sorts of stuff. You will comment on your platform, YouTube or Facebook. Please remember the auctioneer has 2 platforms that she has to kind of communicate over. So just watch the bidding. And the highest bidder takes it home. But remember, she does close the auctions quick. You know what she's like. So no messing around. Get them in if you want it. Oh, Jason. Good evening, Jason.
Good Jason.
Right. Are we all ready for Christmas? Are we ready then? Do you want to start?
Okay. Right. Shall I start?
Do a bit of story time, Nick. Come on.
Bit of story time. Right. I'm going to take Hannibal down for a bit. I'll have him up in a bit more. It's just going to be awkward otherwise. You know how good I am at reading, let alone with a monkey lizard. Right. We have a Batman selection here. We'll start with the old and we'll work our way backwards. We have right here a Best of the DC Comics Super DC bumper book all the way back from 1970.
1970?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's got a bit of pedigree to it. It's very old. Look at that. I love the old blocks. It's good artwork. It's all Superman and Batman, really. Little bit there for me on the history of guns, because back then, like, it was allowed. Pepper pot, all sorts.
Of course, you would have in kids' books all the details about guns in the 70s. That's what we did in the 70s. Taught kids about the guns. Yeah.
So yeah, that is your Best of DC bumper book. It's not a lot I can't read you a story from it because we'll be here for an hour. Right. We was going backwards, weren't we? So next will be Batman Year 2. This is the original graphic novel. Batman is not happy. He's got a 1911 there. This is early on in his, like the, when they rebooted Batman in the 80s, you know, with Frank Miller and Todd McFarlane and stuff. He was a bit adult. Let's put it that way. He weren't messing about in year 1 and year 2. No. What can I tell you? Chronicling the second year of the Dark Knight, the Batman's violent conflict with Gotham City, first vigilante, now a brutal killer, leads to the desperate alliance with his parents' murderer. I can't remember when this comes from. It's 1990. So yeah, that's 20 years on from the last. But that Batman Year 2, good read if you're into your Batman. Right, after that, I've got Batman, which is an absolute classic. Everyone's read this, I'm sure, who's a Batman fan.
It's my favourite comic. It's my favourite comic.
Now, this, I believe, is the original graphic novel. 1988. It cost £1.95 originally in 1988. That's how much graphic novels were then. But yeah, this is the original print of the graphic novel. I don't want to go into it too much. It is fantastic. You've got to read that. If you haven't read it, bid. Right, moving on. We've got Arkham Asylum.
Classic.
Now, again, another classic. This is like a prequel that you got in 1920, following the death of his insane mother. A brilliant psychiatrist, Amadeus Arkham, begins the conversion of the ancestral home into the hospital for the treatment of the mentally ill, little suspecting that he has set in motion a nightmarish chain of events and conquests. More than half a century later, Arkham Asylum for the criminally insane is a place of Sorry, here we go. Dismal corridors, oppressive shadow, a bad dream house, a riddle in stone and timber, best left unsolved. For years, demented and deformed enemies of Batman have been imprisoned within these catastrophic walls, in padded cells until their cellars. They have brooded and plotted, dreaming of the day when they might rise up, overthrow the world of reason. That day has come. In April 1st, and the lunatics have taken over the asylum. Led by the Joker, they issue a terrible challenge to one man responsible for their imprisonment, the Batman.
It's so good.
Graphic novel.
So good.
Another absolute classic. If you're into your Batman, this is great stuff.
These are classic Batmans. These ain't no messing around.
Moving on to something a bit more modern, and I don't know, to be honest, because I haven't read them.
I haven't read these. I'd be honest with you, hands up.
Batman Tenses. I've got part 1 and part 2. There is only 2 parts to this. I'll read you what it says on the back best I can. It's Batman's first year on the streets of Gotham City. So we're back to year 1 again, but it's obviously a revisiting of it, a more modern take on it. So it's Batman's first year on the streets of Gotham City, while the Dark Knight begins his fight to protect the innocent. Bruce Wayne is fighting to retain control of his family company and only the legacy he has of his parents, but there are some events that even Batman cannot prepare for. As a madman stalks the streets of Gotham City with the uncontrollable visions of apocalypse in every face he meets, the living legend with a terrible past must confront the living casualty with an even more terrifying future. The tale of justice, revenge, unsettling closure, Joe Casey and Cully Hammer.
I love it. I've missed story time with you, Vic. I've missed story time.
What can I tell you about this one? I can't. I really can't. I don't want to start reading into it because I don't even know. I believe this is when he's still just dealing with hoodlums on the street and trying to get his something back together. There's no like real supervillains in it. It's just him learning his path as a vigilante. But yeah, you got part 1 and 2. They're in good condition. I don't know when they're from, but I know they're relatively modern by the artwork. And
hang on a bit. Sue is in. Sue.
Hey, that is a legend, especially on Batman time. She's missed all my story time. You'll have to rewind, Sue. You'll have to rewind, rewatch it.
The trouble is,
she
knows the story, doesn't she? So I'm saying, if you can fill us in,
probably read all these anyway. These are way in her library, but yeah. I can't even find a date on these ones, guys. But yeah, Batman 10.
Right, Vic, are you ready? We got our first Christmas guest.
Hey!
Get off a bit then. Hang on now. Here we go. Mr. Joey Scott is in the building.
How about him? Can you hear me? How you doing?
Yes! How you doing? Good evening, Mr. Joey.
How you doing, guys?
Right, Joey, I know you don't know much about toys, but you are very entertaining. Both me and Vic love you. So we thought we would get you on to... Can you give us... Have we got any Christmas music you give us for 2 seconds?
You want a bit of Christmas music?
Yeah, Christmas music.
Really?
Well, keep bidding, guys, in the background. Keep bidding.
Oh, keep busy, keep busy.
You better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Monkey's Emporium is coming to town.
Yes!
Oh, yeah. There you go, a little bit of that for you. How about that?
I love it.
Beautiful, Joey.
They're all clapping, they're all clapping.
Bless them. That's cool.
Let me hang on a minute. Let me put this one back up to get to that. There we go. Like that.
Someone again. Yeah.
You're on again. How are you, Vic?
Not bad, sir. Merry Christmas. How you been?
Merry Christmas to you. Last time I saw you.
Sunny on the Isle of Wight tonight?
Yes. It's always sunny, mate.
Lovely.
For those people who don't know, I work with Joey throughout the summer months, doing different events. Vic has been on a couple of them and knows how.
Well, that's it. The last time we saw each other, I think we were in it was a chalet, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was on stage at the Yeah,
Canberra.
Canberra.
That was which band was it? Cleopatra. That's when Rick was at the side of the stage with Cleopatra.
Oh, he was in awe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're waiting for the night with Jamelia.
So, what have you got there, then, mate?
So we got. Go on.
Oh no, I wonder what he was talking about. He's talking about the comics, or he's talking about Hannibal here.
That's it, the animal.
Yeah, this is my monkey lizard. I don't know if you've ever indulged in the world of Star Wars. My favourite character, Jabba the Hutt, he has a monkey lizard on his throne. And there you go.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
No, this is a gift from a friend of mine across the pond in Chicago. He bought it for me when he was in Disneyland because he knows what.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's good fun. He moves. He's a puppet, and I've named him Hannibal because when I got my kitten, it was either going to be Remo or Hannibal. The kitten's Remo, the puppet's Hannibal.
Brilliant.
So,
that's awesome.
Good evening, Jason. Good evening, Jason.
Oh, and another legend, Jason.
You know it. And good evening, all the way from Bristol, Mr. Tom Hemming.
Hey.
So I'm looking at you. We got loads of good lots tonight, Joey.
Oh,
I know you can't stay with us all evening.
That's all right. I'll stay as long as possible.
Yeah, I know. We got these lots over here. We got an ET thing. It's gonna be good. Vic's just done his story time with the comics. So we're currently doing these comics.
Can we do on the piano? Is that possible, Joey?
Oh, no. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. That's it. You all got to do it. You've all got to go Batman.
Right then. You're all forbidden on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, please get your bids in for these lots. I'm just going to put Vic really back like this. How do I do that? I do it like that. I do it like that. I do it like that. Let's
Why are you doing this? Well, I'm up and down.
Just show them really quickly.
Right, yeah, we'll go through them again. Back to front. We are on part 2 of Tenses, which is a modern Batman. Part 1 of Tenses. So you've got both Tenses there. Read the story. Early days. That's with Batman. We've also got the Killing Joke. The best Batman. Batman Year 2. Very violent. And going back to the classic origins, kapow, kawam. You got to have it, Batman and Robin with Superman.
Sweet.
1970. Beautiful. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to chuck in this Batman annual to the winner as well. It wasn't on the cards with the others, but as it's Christmas, little Christmas bonus. Now, look at the artwork on that. This is classic late 80s, 90s Batman. Beautiful. I don't know when the annual's from. Let's try and identify it. We are in at 1994, this one.
Yeah, it's
an annual.
I get 15 quid for them. I get £15 for that annual on the website. That's quite a difficult annual to get.
Lovely artwork in this one as well. So that, classic. So yeah, we're chucking in another one. So like you're getting what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. 5, 6, 7. 7 Batman. 7.
7 Batman. Get your bids in. Come on. There's easy. With those graphic novels, there's easy 30 to 40 quid there. So they're gonna get a bargain. We don't look. So Joey, we don't. Oh look, Junior,
Please.
The little hero.
Say hello.
Idiot.
There you go.
Hey, how you doing?
How about that? He's got his Avengers watch. Have you seen this? Look, I'll sell that. Can we put it on the lot now?
Oh. Did you have a good Christmas?
Did you have a good Christmas? Yeah, of course he did.
Did Santa come?
Oh, Santa did. Yeah, he did. He turned up all right. I'll tell you. He done the biz.
I will say one thing that I did want to talk to you about, Joey, is you got yourself, after spending hours and hours of me talking about toys, you bought yourself a little game. 10 million games.
Can I say the name of it? The brand?
Yes, can go.
It's I think it's Pow. Is it Pow Kiddie?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's about 30,000 games. It does the Mega Drive, Dreamcast, all the DS. It does Famicom. It starts going into all that sort of.
Yeah.
It's really good. I got to be honest. It plays the PSP games really well. Doesn't glitch. Yeah, the N64 stuff.
Oh,
it's great. When I'm sat on that ferry every weekend, have a little play.
Joey's on the Isle of Wight, obviously. And
I'm on the Isle of Wight, yeah.
So he comes over every week to gig, bless him.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the Auctioneer.
Are we nearly done?
Well, I got to be honest with you, Vic. Somebody has got a bargain.
They always get a bargain. It's Christmas. I'm not worried.
I'm going to put it back on the screen.
The people have tuned in to us, and we've got the lovely Joey on doing the tunes. It's been fun, man.
We have. It's been good. I mean, I'm really interested in what you guys have got, to be fair.
So next, to keep them on their toes.
We start slow and we move it up because everyone, not everyone wants to tune into big story time, especially with my dyslexic speech when I'm trying to read the catastrophic words.
Sending Christmas letters to Satan. So next up, shall we step this up a little bit and have a bit of fun? Next up, should we do the WWF figure? Yeah. Because I wonder if I think we might have a little visitor to join us as well. Look, he's in. I knew he'd come. We'll bring him in a minute. We'll finish this lot. We'll bring him in. What he's talking about? Are you going to the NEC, Vic?
No, unfortunately not, mate. Due to train strikes, I've got to be at home looking after pets and stuff because the family couldn't get back to the house, which means I can't get to NEC. So we had no one for the pets. So unfortunately not. I'm annoyed because I know it's the last Christmas NEC ever in our lifetime. But unfortunately, family's got to come first. And I didn't want to spoil anyone's Christmas, so I could do a toy fair.
I got even worse news. It's sold.
Beautiful.
£10 to Rob.
Beautiful. Well done, Rob. I'll get that out to you. It's good, man. He's got a bargain. There's some great reading there, and there's even a bit of resale value if you want to get on with it. So,
right, I'm going to bring in another person now. So there's going to be 4 of us, right?
Right.
Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? For this next lot, I couldn't think of anybody else that I trusted to advise us because me and Vic are a bit thingy on these ones. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the most watched toy man on the internet. He's done more hours than anybody else I know. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. Dan Plaster.
Stitched me right up there. I should set my drum kit up. No, how am I supposed to follow someone playing music?
Maybe we could do our next time. We could do like a.
I'll get my harmonica out because that's the only thing I can play.
Some
not very well, but
that's cool.
The auctioneer said she would pay to see Vic play a harmonica.
we'll work on that for the next show, maybe. Yeah.
Yes. Before we said to you, Dan, this love coming in, Bob. So obviously they're saying Christmas bargains. Of course, that's why we're here.
That's what we're here for.
Dan. Brad is saying, Dan. We love Dan. We love Dan. We love Dan. Good. Right. Are we all ready to 10? So, West Side Story is the best. I don't know what I mean.
I feel a bit left out. I haven't got any toys in the background, so I'm just going to stick that.
That's it.
But you have got a giant keyboard in front of you.
And there's a big piano and an organ, yeah. So there you go.
They all say the main.
There you go. I'm in now. Look, there you go.
They all say the main man's in the house stock. Right. Okay. Are we ready? We got to do the this one. Can I put myself on big screen? Does anybody mind? Hang on.
No.
How do I do that? I'll move myself to there. Hang on. I gotta talk to you, Joey, about wrestling as well, because I know you know a little bit. Right, okay. It is Ted DiBiase. $1 Million Man. So it is a bit faded. It's a bit pinky. The card's got a bit pinky. There's a bit of litho left top left-hand corner. There's a bit of roughage around the hanger. but the bubble is completely sealed all the way around. There it is.
It's the
No
rare
crack.
pink card variant.
Yeah. There's no cracks. There's no lifting on the bubble. That bubble's completely sealed. As far as I'm concerned, that is a mock figure on an OK card. There you go. Dan, have you got anything to say?
I've got all sorts to say about the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Yeah, everyone has a price. Yeah, this is the best and in fact most sought after version of DiBiase. After I would say it goes this one, black coat, green coat, with regards to or green
Black
outfit.
tux, black, and then the
Yeah,
green.
black tux, green tux, with regards to kind of like not rarity, but just this one's always a little bit knackered. He's always a bit sun faded. So even though the card isn't its original brightness, the figure looks proper nice. And if you were looking for a mint, a really mint Lucy, then this is the one. If you're looking for a nice on the card version, I would say this is also very nice. I have to show you, Johnny. This is my personal Ted DiBiase, but check it out. I met the man and got him to sign the back of it.
Ah, look! We did see him.
How much did he charge you? What was the price?
I tell you what. He was an absolute gent. I like to get my loose figures signed while the wrestlers are still breathing. But I also got my $1 million belt, my replica $1 million belt signed. So we had a really cool conversation, like a sort of 5-minute conversation about the original $1 million belt and what it was worth and all that sort of stuff. It was really nice of him. But yeah, it was something like, I don't know, 15. It doesn't matter. It was money well spent because now I can never upgrade this because my version is like it's pretty good, but it doesn't matter. I can never up this. The Nasty Boys, Tatanka, Axe, and Demolition. I can't ever upgrade them because I've got them signed. So that's that. But yeah, really cool figure.
We're going to talk about signing in a minute, but before I do that, I got to ask Joey. Joey,
Yes.
you are our sort of it. I'll be honest with you, we're all old gits, right?
Right.
All of us are old gits. Joey, WWF, do you remember this stuff? Did they have it on the Isle of Wight?
Yeah, we did.
Come in last week, didn't it?
My dad had an old Ferguson Skybox with a dodgy card.
Ferguson Skybox.
So you probably got the Sunday WCW then on that. There was a period of WCW that was absolutely mint when all the WWF guys abandoned WWF when it's WCW.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but I mainly watched RTL, to be fair, after Youth Club. So.
Fruity.
Oh, they do it so different. Yeah, I mean, I love them all. Legion of Doom, the Bushwhackers. I mean, it's so my era. It's just brilliant.
My sister agrees.
To be fair, the fading on it's pretty like if it is fading and it's not the rare pink variant, that is
even.
Even. That's what I was trying. That's the word I was looking for.
Hang on a minute. Rare pink variant.
One of a kind.
Rare pink variant.
One of a kind. Don't bother getting it graded because there's only one of a. I wonder what they're looking at. Just take our word for it. It's the one of a kind pink variant.
Put on the listing rare pink variant.
Put it on eBay and make sure you write rare in big capital letters so everyone knows how hard it is to find. Rare.
Exclamation marks afterwards.
That's it.
So what would something like that go for, do you think, at the toy fair? Let's not the silly prices on eBay because we know that's
at a toy fair. I would it's a weird one, right? As that is, I would expect to pay probably between 70 and 80 quid. Yeah. I think is a fair price toy fair. But wham it in a nice Perspex case, 120 quid, boys. It's the secret to all toys. Case them up.
Wow.
Get little hologram stickers off of Chinese AliExpress, and then you could stick another 50 quid on it and say it's graded.
Yes. There you go.
Okay, Be careful you graded figures, guys. AliExpress are now printed stickers you can put on Perspex cases with grades on. You can make
Johnny. Let me grab something real quick.
Grab something. Go on.
He's grabbing it.
He's grabbing it.
This has got a case. I forgot I got this signed as well. I bought this signed. I didn't get it signed. This is the
That's the case, yes.
Yeah, this.
Oh, yeah, that
this
looks
case as
lovely.
well.
Hang on. So that's the other one.
This is the black tux version.
And that's the cases. And we fully support Christian as well at GW Cases. He can't always get them, but when they do come into the country, give him a call, and he's got lovely cases. And what's the other company that does the they're more like plasticky?
The pop out, the flat pack cases.
Yeah.
Acrylic, something acrylic. I can't remember. I've got loads of them behind me, but I can't remember what they're called.
So while they finish it off, then I'm gonna put Mr. Joey. Can you give us another little Christmas song or something, just to lighten the mood in the room?
You can have a little Christmas song if you want. Hey, what do you want? What do you fancy?
Whatever you. What's your favourite, Dan? What do you like a bit of?
Do you know any Morbid Angel?
Oh, mate. Oh, come on. Oh, we can do this one. Here we go. What about this one? Here we go.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be good of cheer. It's the most wonderful toy of the year. How about that? There you go. What about that?
Yeah!
Beautiful.
The most wonderful toy of the year.
You know, the funny thing is, I got him on here to do it. He's been already out today to do a gig. Any gig on Christmas Day.
Oh, it's on my. It's in my head.
I say it's something of a busman's holiday. Come on and have a laugh and do what you do all day, every day, please. Thank you very much.
So there you go. I'm just gonna put this. I was gonna share the picture of the thing, but I don't know if I'm gonna. Hang on. I think we're nearly there anyway. They loving you, but they loving all your singing. The most wonderful toy line of the year. You like that?
As Brad said, Deflect to DC is the company for the flat pack of the cheaper, but they're also very, very good for keeping dust off your stuff.
Brad's brilliant. He supports us all, and he's got all the answers.
Brad
He
is
has got all the answers. He has got all the answers.
Johnny,
go on.
I've got a Christmas gift from Brad, and only you're gonna like it. Yeah, as in, I don't know actually, but I don't think Vic's gonna like it.
Oh, nice!
What is it?
It's an ingot.
It's like a little one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, hell, let's put them on big screen.
Is that Dungeons and Dragons things?
Yeah, it's D&D stuff.
That's what I didn't understand. That's cool. I think it's cool. I just don't, I like the cartoon.
It's not your but yeah, that was a gift.
Not in my wheelhouse, no.
A Christmas present from Brad. So thank you very much,
Beautiful.
Brad. Super awesome. And I will see. And if anyone's at NEC tomorrow, if I get up in time, I anticipate rumbling around. I'm not selling, but I'm just might go for a wander.
Nice.
I'm not going because I'm looking after everybody in the house.
Fair.
There's a lot of them here. Just one question, Catherine. Who was your favourite wrestler?
Ooh,
Ravishingly Rude. Great choice.
Shawn Michaels turned into a bit of a dick. Ultimate Warrior, probably.
Ultimate Warrior, she says.
Fair enough.
Good taste. It's good taste. It's
Yeah.
good taste. So we've still got lots of auction lots coming up. We've still got.
Should we ask Joey who his favourite wrestler is? Come on.
Well, he got lost onto German late night porn, didn't he? And then he all went downhill.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
My favourite wrestler has got to be Hulk Hogan.
He's a real American.
Yeah.
He is.
We need
And
to.
I've even got him on Facebook still as well. He's got his Hogan's. Oh, mate, he's crackers.
Everything.
I'm sorry.
He's a real American apart from his hair, which was made in China.
Can in the summer months, can we do his song? I am a real American. We have to slip that into the set somewhere in the summer. How many in our 90s medley? How many hidden WWF references can we fit in there?
Johnny, if you do that, I demand you to be pulled on stage in the worst, most shoddily made, like a Thunder in Paradise speedboat, like cardboard cutout, side on. Do you know what I mean? Just rowing yourself on. That's what I want to see.
As long as I don't have to wear a Pamela Anderson bikini, I don't mind. So there you go.
You know that ain't the first time you've done that, John.
Are you picking on me? Right, so there you go. I think we're nearly there with that, but I can't
The
start.
ultra super rare, unique pink
card. Pink card.
All jokes aside, it's a wicked figure. It's really hard. It's hard to find, not sun faded down one side or jammed up. So it's a very cool figure. And
I'm glad you're a fan. I wasn't a fan of him, so you know.
Ted DiBiase is my third all-time favorite individual wrestler, and I love IRS. So Money Incorporated was one of Demolition, then Money Incorporated are my two favorite tag teams.
Joey, can I have a drum roll? We've sold it.
You can have this. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh wow! Well done, James. Beautiful.
That's good auctioning. That's good auctioning. That's a good deal. Great.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Axe, smash and crash, demolition. She likes them. Right, moving on. Dan, are you going to stay with the next lot, or are you going to shoot off?
I'll stick around if you're not bored of me yet.
No, we're not bored. So next up, should we get the main band back on? Let's put Vic aside. We're going old school retro gaming, which was why I thought about Joey's little Andel thing, because you know what's going to happen now, isn't it? He's going to go away and find them games that we are selling on that Andel.
Right, we have what we got here. We got 5 original Game Boy games. I'm going to start backwards as in my rating of the games. We have the Game Boy Gallery. Right, this is just a simple Game Boy game. It's got 5 games in one. You got on there, I don't know what you got on there actually. Shall I just explain the pictures? Do you want to look? There's the pictures.
Rate the game on the picture.
The picture, right. The first game is a man falling off a building and there's a cement truck under it.
Sounds like a stunt sort of game. Love it.
Yeah. The second game, I believe, is like a juggling game. It looks like a man.
The bees must be quivering in their boots right now.
Right, the game in the corner here looks like a man's underground and he's being sucked up by some sort of industrial hoover. And then there's a man sitting. There's a man sitting on a barrel in the middle of the river. And the middle one, there's a guy bashing himself with hammers. So, entertainment in this 5-in-1 cartridge is original. I've never seen it before. It's probably worth fuck all £1 million. Oh, sorry, not a lot, for £1 million. Next, we've got Gex. Everyone knows.
Well, we know this one. We know this one.
Yeah, I don't need to explain this one. This is Gex. I'll be honest, the picture's a bit looks like someone's left their kebab on it for a few hours, isn't it? All the oil set through. But yeah, it's a darker cartridge as well. But yeah, original made in Japan, Nintendo.
Vic, why would Tatson toys sit on your game? It makes no sense.
Why would it? He's not even watching tonight yet. Are you out there, Tatson Toys? He's probably doing family stuff or getting ready for NEC. I don't know if he's going, but right, we're going. We've got Game Watch. So there you got Game Watch Gallery. That is all your classic Game Watch games on one cartridge. So like the original Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, all the cool stuff that you used to have. All the stuff we used to have on the LCD. So yeah, that is another multi-part. I'm not sure how many games are on there, but I know there's some of the classics, like I said. Donkey Kong. I'm not selling it great, am I? This one I love. Chase HQ. Absolute classic.
Do you know, Joey played Super Mario Brothers the way you were actually hosting this auction.
Yeah. I haven't played it for a long time.
Chase HQ. We're down to the last one. This is probably the golden cart in the lot. You've got Pokemon Yellow there. So
yes, the money in there. That's the money.
That's the money there. That's your Pokemon Yellow original cart. It's even got a sticker there. It's been in CEX before. Right, I've only got 2 original cases, so you're getting a couple of original protective cases to go in there. But it's a good little Game Boy original lot there. You've got 5 games, and there is some good games there that I haven't thrown on the floor. So my personal favourite is probably Chase HQ out of the lot and the Game Watch. But I left Pokemon till last because we all know get silly over Pokemon.
Right. Let's start with Joey. Let's ask him first. Joey, did you have a Game Boy?
Yes. Well, I did. Yeah, I did have a Game Boy, and then I swapped it for an Atari Lynx.
Ooh.
16-bit handheld.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. And then I swapped.
960 batteries.
Yeah, and then I swapped that with the Game Gear purely because it had the it was the aerial, you know, the 2 aerials, the TV on it. Yeah, so that was it. But yeah, awesome, man.
The screen goes on it. That's the problem with the Game Gear. They always lose the screens on it for some reason.
I didn't have it long enough, so I was laughing.
And what was your first? So, what was your first console, Joey? What was like your earliest memories of?
My first console was. Oh God.
Were you a party kid, or did you move on?
I think it'll have to be the Game Boy. I think maybe.
See, Game Boy. You gotta love a Game Boy. Dan, you were a bit. What are you then? What would you have been your first one?
My first console. Well, I say console. My first computer system was an Atari ST.
Of course.
And I swapped I managed to get an original Game Boy that I swapped with someone, which I liked. I still play Game Boy SP to this day. I think the Game Boy SP is the second best handheld console next to the Switch ever made. That's just my opinion. But the first, I guess, console I had, I bought a PlayStation 1 with my paper round money. I never had a Mega Drive or a Master System or a Super Nintendo. I used to go to my friend's house and play them because they had more money than me.
My sister said she also had a PlayStation 1.
Yeah, PlayStation 1, Jackie Chan Stuntmaster, Tony Hawk's, you're away. You're done. That's all you need.
Eye of the Dragon, done.
I sold my PS1 when I was a kid. I sold it for. I wanted to buy. I've turned 16 and I wanted to buy an Aprilia motorbike, and the only way I needed the money was to sell the PS1. I was gutted.
I think it's a good trade. I think.
Yeah. If only it was a good trade. I only got about 100 quid for it. I think.
I say until you say, and I rode that motorbike into a wall within 30 seconds of owning it.
It was actually a letterbox, but
yeah, fair enough.
It was close.
And Lawrence is saying he had a ZX Spectrum, which is a classic.
Nice.
I wasn't allowed a Game Boy. My mum had a Game Boy when they come out, but I wasn't allowed it. She had it. My first handheld console was a Game Gear, but that was a couple of years after she'd had the Game Boy, and I used to get to play it, but it was hers, and she still got it.
Do you think
do you think I should sell it? I was like, well, you don't play it. It's been sitting in the drawer.
Vic, with Game Gears, you had to actually play them plugged into the mains, because if you turn the light system on them so you can see the screen, the batteries died in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, less than that even sometimes. It depends if you use cheapo batteries or what. Yeah. I mean, it was. I loved the console, but it was terrible. Like for a handheld. I did buy a Lynx, a bit like Joey said. I actually bought a Lynx too, but I bought it in the sale. I remember getting it. I think it was like Beatties, I think, was selling it. With, Batman Returns cartridge, like packed with it. And I think I only paid 30 quid for it back in the day, like on like clearance in Beatties, because
they still say that the Lynx
system, but it just didn't have the games for it.
The Lynx was the best system and is still considered one of the best handheld systems they made. One of the reasons is you can turn it upside down and play it left-handed, which which is pretty neat.
The only game I remember was California Games.
Oh no!
You should do the footbag. Is it footbag?
Yeah,
brilliant. Awesome.
I've got some of these, Vic. This Game
Watch.
There you go. Mario, original Game Watch.
That Mario will probably be on. Well, will be on your
Is that Cement Factory, that one, or is that?
This one is yes. Yeah. They're cool, don't they? I'm very
cool. They go for a lot of money as well.
Some of them do, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that one I had recently, I can't remember what it was called, but that was crazy money.
I'm looking for the orange Donkey Kong. I think it's Donkey Kong 2, possibly the orange one. But the problem is, it's not square. It's like a rectangle.
Rectangle one, yeah.
But the problem is I want a working one, but I don't care about. So I can find it knackered for not much money, or I can find it complete with instructions and box for crazy money. And I want somewhere in the middle. I want working, but I don't care about the box and whatnot. So,
dude, when you come up in January, I got loads of stuff in the garage for Vic, and I've got one of them in the garage. You can grab it.
I've got the normal Donkey Kong one at the minute, like just the classic Donkey Kong. But that's the only Donkey Kong one I've got game-wise.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here doing an auction, even though we are having a lot of fun. We've had music and all sorts of stuff. We've still got bids going. We've still got ET to come. We've still got an Imperial Dignitary that looks a bit like ET. We've still got a Moss Man. We've still got Joey here playing some music. We've got Dan. Please comment for bids. I think we're nearly up for this one, so I'm going to stop sharing this one.
So, Johnny, do not let me in any way cast a shadow of doubt over Sammy, because she will smash my face in when I see her. But you've still got the $1 Million Man postage thing up. I'm just saying on the screen. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just saying. She said
thanks, Dad. And just like magic.
There we go.
Yeah.
She's not happy with you.
I'm gonna get a slap. That's me taking the Imperial Death March towards Sammy when I see her in January.
Joey, can you give us a little tune quick before we finish this?
Yeah, of course we can. Is it Christmas?
Oh, the weather outside is frightful. The fire is so delightful. Well, since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Well, it doesn't show signs of stopping. The Gameboy Lot is popping. Well, fix Scotty's little toy. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally bid goodnight, well, I hate going out in the storm. And if you really hold me tight, on the way home you'll be warm. Well, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Yeah!
Whoa! Fantastic.
You're all right. You're all right.
Available for bar mitzvahs, funerals, and weddings.
Excellent.
In that order. That's his preference, in that order.
Definitely not the same person.
That is an action-packed bar mitzvah, if that's how it turns out.
It is an action-packed bar mitzvah. They're all giving him cheers and sending some love.
Oh, bless. No. Well, I'll hang on for one more little one, and then I'm going to have to...
Okay, that's sold.
No worries.
Look. Can we have a... Oh, the 60
Yeah, well done.
Fantastic.
Bargains.
Oh, gee.
And he's saying, great, get in, thanks. Whoop, 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 whoop. Happy Boxing Day.
Hey!
Happy Boxing Day, chaps. Happy boxing. Right. Now then, shall we move on? Is everybody all right? Shall we do one more with you guys? Let's do it. Shall I do the Imperial Dignitary? Shall we do that?
Yeah. Get the Star Wars.
We're into some Star Wars, which as everybody heard, the Star Wars is quite a popular little franchise.
Is that Kirk and Spock?
No, it's the other one with the space
Starbucks.
dog in it. It's got a space dog in it.
Something
not
about
Starbucks, not Starbucks, Rick. Star
something
Wars.
about Scott Bakula. Was Scott Bakula involved somehow?
Scott Bakula.
Sure. Okay.
Luke Skywalker. So there you have it. So
The Cylon.
The Cylon.
Oh, no, I don't know it. I'm just guessing. For some reason, I Back to the Future. I don't know why.
Oh, you can do Back to the Future in a minute. I like that one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is in a case. This is a tri-logo card for anybody that cares. Right. Case is a good case. Acrylic. Hard.
Tommy Cooper, just like that.
Acrylic is a type of plastic.
Right, there is ever such. See the little curve, but once you put it back in the acrylic case, you don't notice it. It's flat all the way around, all the way around. Hanger tab's nice. There's a little bit of creasing top left. Let me put on big screen on.
Put it on big screen and zoom in.
A little bit of creasing top corner. Yeah, like I see a little line there. It's been on the website for ages. I saw one. Right.
I saw one at the Toy Fair.
There's no cracks. There's nothing. Right. But it is a
It's nice
dent.
and clear.
It's really clear. Dude, for a tri-logo, all of the tri-logos are mashed. These things ended in Woolworths bargain bins for
Bright
pen.
yellow.
Yeah. So
I reckon you could pop that bubble out if you were brave.
Bab.
Not you. Don't do it because you'll crack it. But whoever buys it, I reckon you could suck that out.
Make sure you do it on Echo Base.
Yes.
Yeah, don't upset anybody in here. Don't tell Andy from a toy vault. Like, he's in the Philippines at the moment having Christmas over there. I was like, what are you doing about the shop? He said, stuff on my toy collectors and closing. He said, Santa's doing all the work. I don't blame him. Hello, dude. We love you. We love Andy.
Oh yes. Do the bubble live. I think you should do the bubble live.
It's just gonna split.
Joey, you don't understand. Joey, one exactly same condition on a Facebook group that I love with some gentlemen that I love. They sold one with a dent in the top corner. It was identical. It didn't have this, but it had something down here, and they got 220 quid for that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's almost like the less the character is in the films, the more the figure's worth, right?
Yeah.
Imperial Dignitary.
But this figure always upset me as a child, I'll be honest. When I got it, I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's ropey, isn't he?
Like someone's auntie or something.
It looks like Nosferatu is about to go out for a nice evening winter walk with a nice furry hat on. That's what it looks like to me.
Look at that up. Normally they rub. There is if
he's very bright and popping.
If you get it cheap enough, you try and get this out. If it cracks and you get it cheap enough, take the figure out, send the figure off a grade, then you've still got a £200 figure.
Yep.
However you look at it. So there you go.
I love the way you're selling mine works. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
You're right on every point.
If you don't get it graded, melt it in acetone, film it, get 1 million hits on YouTube, make your money back that way. It's fine. Do whatever you want. It's yours.
Get Joey to do the soundtrack. We're laughing.
Perfect.
There you go. Even the auctioneers saying you should maybe consider taking it out because it's so little more.
Anyway.
I love you, Joey. You're brilliant.
That's like if Les Dawson did theme tunes, that'd be laughing, wouldn't it? It'd be so cool.
How would Les Dawson do Star Wars? Come on, do Les Dawson Star Wars.
Oh, it'd be like
I
do the eyes. Got to do the eyes.
I beg you, one person to have tuned in just then and been like, "What?"
I gotta say it right. There's amazing toy people in all the community. Watch them, but it ain't anything quite like what we've done tonight anyway on here. So there you go. I'm gonna put that there. Shall I put the share picture? So shall I just put it there? You all know what you're bidding on. You all know what you're bidding on. You're bidding on a tri-logo, Imperial Dignitary, mint on card, dent top corner, minimal nose rub. I want to go back because there was somebody I saw back here and said hello, bless him. Where is he? Hang on. Right, Mr. Toy Scavenger, Paul popped in. He has had an absolute lovely Christmas because he's had all the kids around, like Junior. Dude, we said our love to your family, have a lovely time. I know he's going to pop in, but I think with the kids, it's just a bit crazy, bless him. And Sarah, oh, here you go. Oh my God, I am loving this show this evening.
No, normally, Joey, normally they hate it. So, you know, I'm just saying.
Next week's show is going to be no toys. We're just going to have Joey playing songs and us singing along, rocking.
You're just going to put me on a retainer, aren't you, and have me in every show? Yes.
Yes, I'm in it. I love it.
Mate.
Can't see Sunday night gigs. Tell Warners to go away. And,
oh, bless.
so there you go. They're still bidding on that. She won't tell me what we're on because she doesn't. But there you go. I have to do one little of information. We all know about the blacked out Ewos on the card. So obviously,
because of 2020, George Floyd, yeah? Sorry.
Too soon.
Too soon. So the Ewoks were blacked out because they wanted to keep secrets. So they blacked out some of these figures. European card, tri-logo with an ice cream bubble, and it's I guess it would have been made in Leicester. Speaking of which, check out the Leicester Vintage Toys, guys. They've got a new video up with
Jonathan Ross.
He's lovely. Yeah. I know he can come across as an idiot on TV. I can confirm in real life he is lovely. He is nice. And his wife.
He went to school with my dad. My dad was best mates with Paul Ross, and he said even back then, Jonathan Ross was the biggest geek going at school.
Yeah.
I went to Northampton Boys School in Leighton in East London, and he said I went to school with Paul Ross's daughter. But yeah, he was the biggest geek ever. He was always into comics and toys. You know, it got to like 14, 15. They were going out trying to get into discos, and he was there reading Superman. He was ahead of his time.
Right. All the way from Thailand. Good evening, Daniel.
Hey, how you doing, Dan?
Right, Levy. Right, let's talk about this. You have just missed the whole section about WWF figures. Sold. Gone. Sorry, Bab. But please, thank you for tuning in. We hope you have a lovely Christmas. Oh, this one's ended. Joey, can I have a drum roll?
Oh, yes, you can have one if you want.
No, wait. No, it hasn't.
Got 1 minute.
It hasn't. Levy, sure the Imperial Dignitary was in wrestling, weren't he?
Yeah. It was a manager. It was a manager.
NWO manager called the Imperial Dignitary.
I can't say this word, but I'm going to put it up anyway, because if I put it up, good evening, Mark.
Hey, how you doing, Mark? So I've already upset the show enough.
So before we finish, we're going to let them. Should we have a bit of music from Joey? Do you mind?
Let's have a little bit of music. Here we go. Oh no, we're not doing that one, are we?
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Well, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells and bobtails ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to ride, staying some tonight. One more time. Jingle bells, come on, Vic.
Jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's my time to depart. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to come on and learn some more stuff about vintage toys.
Joey, before you go, can I ask you one last favour?
Yes.
Can you give me a little drum roll or a little thing?
You can have a little. You can have a.
Ladies and gentlemen, Imperial Dignitary has sold.
Fantastic.
Thank you very
And you got a
much.
case with it
Merry
off.
Christmas
Thank
to all
you.
you all. Take
Joey,
care, Vic.
God bless
Take
you.
care. Have a lovely New Year, mate.
Happy New Year to you all. Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye.
There you go.
Johnny, I got to say, Joey is obviously incredibly skilled musician, but I'm a bit disappointed he didn't manage to crowbar the words Imperial Dignitary into Jingle Bells. I was waiting for it, but can't have everything.
I'm just glad he didn't do a Vladimir Zelensky on us with the keyboard. But anyway,
unbelievably talented pianist.
fantastic, isn't he? He's great.
Go and find Mr. Joey Scott and the Jivers on Facebook and YouTube and whatever. Great. Right, are we going to do it then? Should we do the ET?
Yeah, let's do.
Dan, you going to stay for 2 minutes or do you need to go?
No, I shall stick for ET. Me and Hannah are going to watch Hellraiser tonight, so I don't.
Oh,
Nice and Christmassy. Nice.
Yeah, nice and Christmassy. Yeah.
Nice and Christmassy. Love it. Right, Vic, I'm going to put your big screen. Go.
Right, hi guys. Here I have. Do I need to say his name? Has he got a name?
Go on.
E.T. And he does phone home. Right, this is a LJN talking ET. I think it's from 1982. Trademark 1982. So all original. The tape has come away at the top, but he's never been out of the box. He's still tied in.
Yeah.
So I assume his talking box is still working, which a lot of them go, trade a bad impression, but it's not quite ET. Got some lovely screenshots down the edge of the box there. Look at that.
I love them shots. Look.
So there's Elliot. Yeah, man.
Elliot.
You got the instructions on how to use a pull string. Yeah.
Health and safety. Don't poke yourself in the eye.
Goggles on.
Got beautiful artwork. I mean, there is a crease down the middle there, but that's just where the tab is, and they probably folded them when they were in the crate. I don't know. I will show you the top. Like I say, it is open at the top there, but it's never been out of the box. It's quite a sturdy box, nice, clean. There's an issue there, kind of. There you go. There's a line there. I don't know why. It's not ripped.
It's lovely,
it's just an edge line.
Yeah, man. It's a lovely bit.
So that's what you're bidding on, guys. No. He says E.T., phone home, and Elliot. So yeah, grab yourself a bargain. Nice bit of vintage.
And is it the Mandela effect because he didn't actually say E.T. phone home, did he? That's a fallacy, isn't it?
I think he said ET and then separately he said phone home.
No, I think he says phone home ET.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It's like the Darth Vader thing, innit? I am your father. Like everybody puts it that way, but it's not. You know. I love him.
That's a very early barcode, people who collect barcodes, 1982 beginning. Yeah. Also available, you got all these ET pop-up space. I'll be honest, out of all the LJN line, this is probably the best piece that they done in the LJN line, ET line. This was the big piece. All the rest were smaller pieces on like cards. But yeah, it's a nice piece. It's nice and bright, it pops. There is a slight yellow. I can't make out if it's a yellow to the thing or because there's a yellow box behind it. I mean,
people have you seen? I didn't, Vic. Are you sure you want to like? It's all right. You can't do anything about it. People are getting big money for these now, man. That's on. That's on 129 and 29 quid for that one. Loose people are trying to sell them 50 quid, dude.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, see, in my head, they were like 10, 15 pounds.
We're losing Vic's connection. I don't know what's going on. The internet's dropping. It's the end.
30 quid sold.
Nice.
But there he is in a box. So I don't know if it's gradable. The box isn't like mint or anything. There is a few like things and that, but it is like 40 odd years old, 41 years old. So
and on eBay they're between 50 and 60 quid basically by the time, because you have to get it from America. Oh, Unicam.
I didn't realise. Look, there's other screenshots. Look, there's him
dressed up.
I love it.
Hey, Pete.
Good evening, Mr. Pete. That is Mr. Pete of Lost Boys Pizza.
Hey!
Joey's gone. But I will get Joey to do a video playing Dog Tanya because yes, he does. He knows the whole thing.
Can you do it? Does he do it with the dogs?
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, he does a great little thing. Some statue in the outer rim of Shoreditch. Bless you. God bless you. We love it, Pete. And the stuff you had this week, the Hogan and the Undertaker, I sold him this week.
Back to Macau as well. Anyone that cares where toys are made, this one is actually stating made in Macau, not China.
Not China. Not China.
Johnny,
no, it's China, but what I'm saying is, like, you know, back then it was Macau because it was still under some sort of, I don't know, it wasn't fully Chinese, was it? Funny rules in Macau, but great casino in Macau. I've been to a couple. Did enjoy Macau. So
hey, go if you fancy going there and got the yeah. What were you going to say,
Dan?
Dan?
Now after what's happened in the last few years, but back in 2009 to 2012, yeah, it wasn't so hostile.
As it's Christmas, can I try out an ET Christmas cracker joke on you boys?
Yeah.
You ready?
It's my sister. Say hello to my sister.
Okay.
Oh, very nice. Well, let me ask you a cracker joke question.
Go on, then.
Yeah.
What is ET short for?
Ooh. Experimental tinsel?
No, he's short. He's only got little legs. That's what he's short for. Way.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Confused Christmas.
I don't really know what to say after that. This show was,
it's a genuine cracker joke. Yeah.
This show has been like the 1976 Morecambe and Wise Christmas special. You know, I don't know.
Are you saying we're going to be replayed in 20 years' time on terrestrial TV every Christmas? Because I'm down with that.
Please,
on UK Gold.
On UK Gold, Dave.
I'm happy with UK Gold. I'm just saying, I'm happy with UK Gold.
They'll definitely delete me from this. There'll be a black box over my screen.
Yeah. No, there'll be a disclaimer that says, views were fine at this time, but we can't condone them anymore. The language was too much.
We don't abide by any of these views.
and unfortunately,
I can't upset anyone out there today. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. And my mouth does.
In 30 years' time, they will say, since we have come into contact with alien species, we no longer support viewing them in this way. This is not how we feel about aliens. Now we know them in real life. They're absolutely fine.
No,
they've got full-size legs. We don't support short jokes about aliens.
Shortism for aliens.
Yeah.
How do you feel about E.T. being a Star Wars character?
Well, he's in Star Wars, but he's also in Never-Ending Story as well.
He's also in there's an ET skeleton in a couple of films. You know, like maybe not Aliens vs Predator, but that kind of vibe. There's like little ETs in the background.
In the end of Predator 2, I'm sure ET was in that ship.
There was an alien, as in an alien skull, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's some weird little Easter eggs like that for sure.
I'll be honest, one of the skulls does look a bit like a Hofwampa skull. I think in that.
But yeah, with the sort of tusk things.
I wouldn't be surprised with the like Fox is owned by Disney. Disney owns Star Wars. If you couldn't see Predators turn up in the Clone Wars.
Well, that'd be all right. Just as long as Danny Glover don't turn up ever again. Worst actor ever.
Yay! Danny Glover's brilliant.
Right. Well, they are still bid in. So while they're doing that, let's do a little bit of Christmas. We've lost Joey now, bless him. He's gone off to be with the kids. I'm going to ask him.
Brilliant. He was.
Here we go. He's good, isn't he? We'll get him back.
I've seen him live, but I mean, like, he was good on the show. That was, special. Get me off big screen. Put a picture up of the wonderful goods that we are selling, which is 1982 LJN ET in a box.
You don't even have to worry. They love it. I want to ask you one question. When you were a kid, what was the one Christmas present that you got that you didn't ask for and were disappointed with? Like, what was the one toy that came? You know, your nan gives you that toy and you kind of go, what's that?
That's
you were expecting what was your favourite Christmas toy, weren't you? And I've changed it.
Oh, God, blimey.
I can tell you, My
Go on.
uncle bought me an Airfix kit, right? I was 4. It was the most complicated Airfix kit I'd ever seen. Uncle Alan. And he bought, lovely bloke, God, I love him, but he bought me this Airfix kit. It must have had about 25,000 pieces.
What was it? Was it I'm firmly
it was an aircraft carrier, man.
Right,
It was an aircraft carrier.
I'm firmly convinced that Airfix planes were tricky enough not to get glue everywhere, but the boats and the warships were next level. You got like railings and it was just glue everywhere. Yeah, that Airfix glue.
I'm still trying to think of something that was bad.
Yeah. Johnny, can I take?
Obviously, that's Sue said. The worst present I got as a kid was a quilt. I wanted a scale of Airfix.
Sue, but I can tell you as someone that did get a Scale Electrics once, after half an hour, it was like, well, that's never coming out again. Honestly, once you set them up and yeah.
Oh, mate, trust me. I mean, you've got to be into Scale Electrics to love it.
Yeah.
It's
rebending the track so the connections and points work. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we got 2 bids at 48. Next person to put their.
No, just
somebody needs to decide what they're doing because the auctioneer's like, this is holding the whole thing up, and we've still got this to do.
Somebody put 2 more quid on it. Stop mucking around. It's Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Up to you. I don't mind.
It's Christmas. Come on. We got 1 more lot tonight. As for the new year, we will do some new auctions. Thank you for everybody's tuned in. Sorry we've been on for a long time tonight. We've done all sorts of mental stuff. Thank you so much. It's been,
It's been an experience. I'm still trying to figure out which Christmas present I didn't like.
Yeah, same. I wasn't jazzed about having to share presents with my brother. I've got to be honest.
You shared presents with your brother?
I didn't grow up very rich at all. Why do you think this is psychological, mate? This is because I didn't have anything growing up. I'm like, buy all the toys now I'm an adult. Come on, it's obvious.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
For me, I loved that, but yeah, when I got that Airfix kit, I remember I didn't even know what. I remember opening it and going, I don't even know what it is.
My problem with Airfix kits in general, both the boats and the planes, is even once you make them, particularly the boats, like what do you do with them? How do you display it? I can't paint.
Vic knows loads about
it. But the planes you could hang from the ceiling, I guess, and at different angles.
You get kaijus and you put them around the boats, and Godzilla munching on like the bits that you've messed up.
There we go. A boat graveyard with a massive kraken enveloping them all with its tentacles and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, guys. I remember a present I got that I loved, but it taunts me to this day. It was, you're going to laugh, Vic, because you'll go, what? Obviously. It was a Japanese robot figure. Could be anything. It was metallic blue. That doesn't narrow it down. And it had little cone-shaped missiles that shot from a cannon, and it had like fists that shot off. But again, I've been looking for it for 30 years. But even if I saw it now, I'm not sure I'd recognize it because there's so many different ones, you know. So
the auctioneer's been on the sherry. Give her 2 seconds. She's just sorted their life out a minute because yes, she's getting there.
All right.
We're done. We're closed. Do you know what? This guy's a legend. He started collecting, I think, just before like COVID happened or whatever. And he used to support all the auctions. Mr. Dean, well done. It's gone for 51 quid.
Lovely boy.
Right.
Lovely.
Okay, we're going to do this one really quick. It is a bargain, Vic, but it's a lovely one. So I'm really pleased.
Mate.
Nice person. Right. So I've got a graded Mossman figure.
He's showing off, Vic. He's showing off. I've got a graded Mossman.
Now, what I graded, I don't know what to do, right? I don't have the story about this. Basically, I sent this off for graded and it came back like this. Now, we'll see. So, graded figure. In one of them, like the thick bags. Shall I take it out the thick bag? Do I leave it in the thick bag?
That's a UV protection bag.
So I know, but do I leave it on for showing purposes or just take it?
I would leave it on. I don't think there's anything to benefit
because you're going to sell it in a minute.
Yeah.
So the figure has been graded by it is UKG, isn't it? UKG. It's come out at a 65. But the reason is, here we go. The card is, if you look at the numbers, so it's getting 95. It's like it's up there. It's everything is the card's beautiful. However, there's a little dent on the top of the bubble. I'm not worried about that. That's fine. Still sealed. And then I don't know if you could. There's a little. I don't even know what it is. It's like there's a little. I'm going to say crack, but I don't even know if it's all the way through.
Because I made you big, Johnny. I've made you big.
Thank you, Baz. See there?
What are we looking for? A crack in the plastic?
In the
yeah. On the side of the corner, like up. Yeah.
See that? You see that, Vic?
Yeah.
Now it was graded like that, and it's come back as 65. Now
so it's 95 figure, 95 bubble, and what? What's the figure card? What's the bubble? What are the scores on the door?
So it's 85, 75, and then 60, and it comes out as 65.
Oh, seems harsh.
85 card, 75 figure.
Oh, bells.
Yeah.
This is what I've put in the auction because it's all a little bit of a mystery, if I'm honest with you. It's the type of thing that Toy Ploy would have a few.
Beautiful.
There we go. Stop there, mate. Right there.
Right there.
So 70 card is 70. Figure is 85. Bubble is 60, and they've averaged that out at 65. That's very harsh. Very harsh.
So now I know for a fact that I sold a 80 for 499 quid. And that was, Vic, that would have been, remember when them people came from America, they were Retrocon people? That's like 8 years ago. You know, so that's a long time ago I was when you were in the shop. It's all that time. So that's gone up. No, that's gone up a lot. That's a why. That's, what's Brad saying here? Hang on. Vic?
I'm having a look.
It's a mystery one. This one's a proper toy collector one, this one.
Y is yellowing, I think.
Yellowing?
Y to NM on a classic label, or yeah. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking, right? This sounds like it's like part of the auction, but a wrestling guy on one of the groups sent some figures away, and there was like a mix-up with regards to the grading, and he got it back, and he was like, "I'm not having that," and he sent it back, and they were like, "Oh, we're really sorry. We've actually graded the." Like, how is that possibly a 65? Genuinely, I'm not seeing it myself.
I'm not an expert, but
it's weird. Weird.
It is weird. It don't look yellowed, and like you're saying, there's a crack that's very slight. I just have to refer back to YouTube and other people's videos, like Toy Ploy, who took apart one that he'd already had graded and had it regraded, and it graded at a higher grade the second time.
That's what I mean. Hold on.
That looks beautiful. I mean, if that was me, I'd say I would have thought that would be an 80.
Yeah.
I mean, even the crack, even what this crack is, it's not even all the way through. It's, you know, like the He-Man have like two skin wall ones on the later ones. So it's the outer skin wall's gone. So it's not all the way through. So when because they do like a seal thing, don't they, to see if it's pressurized. And the dent on the top, well, to be honest with you, I've seen worse than that get much higher grades. So I don't know. I don't know. But there you go. That's your Moss Man. Up a bid. Get your bids in. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not messing around.
It's a lovely display piece.
So we're not messing around tonight because Dan's off to watch Hellraiser. Vic, I don't know what you were doing tonight. You just enjoying having the house to yourself a bit, now with your old salacious crumb.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was supposed to go to Back to 95, which is at Ministry of Sound, which is a jungle event that was happening, but I'm not up. I've just spent the last 2 nights going around different people's places, and I just want to have today's just been like a down day, and I'm not going. I'm just going to stay in.
Fair enough.
Probably put a film on a Call of Duty or something.
So Vic's not going to the NEC tomorrow. Dan might do if he gets up early enough.
I think I probably will.
Well, if you want to pop into my house, you know where I live.
Well, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you in a couple of weeks, mate.
Well, we're having a big D&D weekend. I was going to invite Vic, but it bore him to tears, I think. One thing. Bubs, I got a T-shirt for Christmas. I forgot to tell you. And it's, you know, the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon.
Yeah.
Of all them, and Sammy bought it for me, and I really love it.
Awesome.
And there is, I tell you what, right? Everybody that's put the bid in tonight, I'll go through at the end, and I'll pick one of you, and I'll pick 2 of you, and we'll send them some T-shirts. I got some of the email and the skeleton. We'll send out some T-shirts as a thing. Because
I need to when I come and see you, if you've got any left, I need to buy a Monkey's Emporium a cap. I need one.
Oh, you saw Adams, didn't you?
I did. I saw it.
I got anywhere at special occasions, but saying that, I'll crack this one out tonight, which was again a gift from Disney from Enrique.
Do you know that? Obviously, when I have the hats make, Vic knows him. I get Mr. Snappy to make them for me. So everyone is handmade. Like, you can't. I don't just go to and have them printed. And the way he does them is like it's like embossed. It's weird how he does them. They're
beautiful though. Like it's like going out and buying a new era cap that you're going to pay 40, 50 quid for. I mean, they're that sort of quality. So anyone that has to wear a hat like me is bald.
I'll put the caps on. The only problem with the caps I use, they're not cheap. I think they're like, because he does. Have you seen the box? The boxes they come in. They come like
they're beautiful. That's why I said I'm not like the quality. They're like a high quality cap. They're better than that because they're not mass produced because he's doing it himself.
I want an exclusive one. I'm going to number it myself so it's exclusive. That's what I'm talking about.
Right, so I'll get some hats sorted. We got to wind it up because we go forever. Right, you what? When you're ready, Toy Planet. See you tomorrow at the NEC, and I think Dean's going. Rob, yes, you can buy a cap. I'll sort one out for you. Thank you, Stu.
Thanks for buying.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2022. We might not see you before the new year. However, let's get them all on the screen. Thank you very much for all the support that you've given to the community, all these lovely people, the Sues, the Brads, all of you. Whatever you've done to all the traders over the country, doing the toy fairs, doing their videos, God bless you all. And I pray that 2023, you get more toys and you have even more fun and make more friends. God bless you all. Genuine.
We've still got the ET postage as well, sorry.
Sammy's on the eggnog. She's all over a shop. It's just a disaster.
We're both in our bad books now.
Yeah. Hey, there it is.
I mean, you only just noticed.
Me?
I know, but I was has it sold? Because Johnny's giving us the rundown.
I'm waiting for the auctioneer, but like you say, she's on the eggnog, isn't she?
All right, don't worry. We'll let him bid. I don't know. Thanks, Pete. I really appreciate that, mate. I know it's all down to me.
When are you doing the next toy division now? When's that back?
Ooh, New Year. I think Aaron's doing something on Wednesday, but I've got a week off. So next year.
Tune in, watch the boys. Tune in, see Vic and me together. We'll do something in the new year. Ladies and gentlemen, a bargain has been had. 130 quid. What can I say? That's
a bargain.
That is a Christmas bargain. Because I tell you what, I don't agree with anything that's written on that grading. So everyone's a winner. It's all good. Because Johnny, like you said before, it's a bit of a headache for you to have to kind of like untangle all that. But what you've got there, Ben, is an amazing piece that's going to display real nice. So awesome.
God bless you all.
Take care, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the new year.
We love you. Remember now, keep calm, keep collecting. Remember that. We love you. Bye.
Monkeys Emporium, the coolest vintage toy shop in